Right, let's check out this Porta Potty by Beaver. This is kind of cool. The reason I got this one is because, you go to camping events in your VW, and a lot of times there just isn't. It's a distance to go to the restroom, or a drunk person poops all over the seat, or whatever. Things like that happen. When you have lots of people in the same place. So having your own porta potty is kind of nice. But one of the problems with a lot of them is they're too big. They don't fit in your camper, in your VW camper. So let's check and see how this one fits in the 67 Westphalia. Then we'll look at the 61, see if it fits in there. Well, first of all, it actually fits perfectly in behind the driver's seat. So we got that space. See, the seat actually goes on right over it. You take it right out and have it ready to go. Now, will it fit under the seat? Just don't know if it will. Let me try. On this one, just doesn't quite make it. I mean, I'm literally a quarter of an inch away to put it underneath this seat. And it's because of how this folds. This has the Z-bed style, and it's the extra wide one. I don't know if you have the smaller Z-bed, if it'll fit. Maybe, but if you know that yours is a little bit wider, you can see that this one actually, it almost fits in here. It's about a quarter of an inch too wide, which is fine. If you have a 67, 60, or a SO42, it'll fit under the front seat, no problem. So maybe you just think, hey Mike, I'll just use the 5-gallon bucket method. So look at, that is significantly taller than the other. Now, I don't know if you can see. It's a good 2 inches taller, 2.5 or so inches taller. And if you can see, there's not enough space under that seat to put a 5-gallon bucket that I'm aware of. I don't know. If you do that already, let us know in the comments. If you look at the SO23, I don't know if my angle is the same as the original. Probably not. So it may or may not fit in this. So keep that in mind if you were looking at one of these. Fits in the 67 fine. And if you have no water tank in your SO23 camper, it will fit in here no problem up in the front seat. So it would fit up here. It's below the height. So look here. Below the height of the seat on mine. Again, my cabinets are not original, so I don't really know if it would fit in an original SO23, but it looks like it would. So if you didn't have a water tank in an SO23, the toilet would fit in there, if you're wondering. So let's go over the toilet right now and show you some features of it. This will probably fit in a lot of bay window campers as well, but that kind of gives you the idea of how it fits in there. So this one here has a lift pump thing here. You lift this up, you pump it, and it pumps water. There's water in the upper portion of it, and there's your black water in the bottom portion of it. And what you do is you can pump this fella up right here, and then get yourself have a nice little bowl of water, to put your pooper in, and or pee or whatever. If you just pee, you can just do this here and then just let it down to the bottom. One of the things I'm going to mention is if you go up in the mountains in one of these, and for some reason you're up in the altitude, make sure to crack this thing a little bit like that. It's got a little, you can see that little thing there. Crack it open just a little bit before you fill it with water or pee in it or anything like that, to let the air out, because when you go up in altitude, it builds up pressure in the lower portion, and if you pee in there first and then you open this, you might get a face full, just so you know. So anyway, make sure it's cracked a little bit before you start using it if you go to altitude. So anyway, let the big bear camp out. You can take your potty with you make sure you do that. It also has a seat lifts up, so you know, you can clean your edge, you know. And I hate it when people actually pee and get pee on this. That's disgusting. Pick it up, wipe it too after you're done. I always keep toilet paper here and wipe it and then put that in the toilet every time I use the toilet, at home, anywhere I go. Wipe it, put the toilet paper down there, okay? That's the proper way to do it. Keep everything clean. So how you flush it is you just pull this out here, and that flushes it to the bottom level. Now, how to take it apart. Now when you need to get rid of your waste, you just flip this lever here and then lift this off. And now you have your nice little waster dude down here. Okay, and this should, let's see, flip out like that. So it's all compact. It's kind of nice. My old ones that I had just two little unscrew things here on the back. And this one's got this thing. So then your black water's inside here, right? You go ahead and take that off. Make sure you do that carefully. And you just pour that down a toilet and flush it a couple times, or, you know, pour it down one of those places you empty it, you know, the wastewater emptying station or whatever. You can do either one with this, and then rinse it out. Of course, always rinse it out, you guys. And put the blue stuff in there that keeps it from getting stinky. So anyway, the good things about these is everything's contained. You can take it out, clean it, you know, put your black water down and stuff and be done with it. You don't have to carry around bags, and there's no cost. You know, there's no little baggies to throw away every time and all that stuff with some of those other systems they have. And it's super compact. So let's see if it's comfortable to sit on. Well, even though she's down kind of low, it's really not bad. It's not too bad. You know, you can do your thing here. And yeah, it's not too bad. So if you're looking for a nice little compact toilet to take, you know, camping trips and stuff like that, this thing is pretty cool. I like it. It's, you know, it's got the little hoser thing inside. It's really nice. You just hit this thing right here. Let's see. I think it's already loose. You just hit that little guy right there. I can do it one-handed. And then it has this thing that flips out. So it's real handy. Everything's contained. Small. I mean, if you're going on a longer camping trip, you know, you can empty it out a few times if you need to. Just trying to get this thing to line up. One-handed, a little tricky. But anyway, it has this thing here. This is where your water goes on this side. This is the pump for the water to pump it out and fill up your little thing with some water to mix it in with your poop smell so it doesn't stink so bad. Overall, it's got all the stuff you need, and it's super compact. So if you're looking for something like that, link in the description. Check it out. These guys hand these things to me, and it's kind of handy when you guys click on those things and you buy through those links. It does help them to want to give me more stuff. And on Amazon, I do get a little tiny bit of something out of it, so it really helps out the channel as well. So it helps me out. All right. So thanks a lot for watching. I'll talk to you in the next one. Please like, share, and subscribe.